When starting our upper body workout, we adjusted some RM goals because of a shoulder injury. He was cleared for light workout and with lower weight. So we wanted to make sure we began appropriately. So we began with the barbell shrug. Now, as you can see, we corrected some incorrect form, rounded shoulders, leaning forward. We wanted to make sure, in order to prevent injury or further injury, that he had correct form and we were not going to have excess weight. So, looking at correct form with the empty bar, you can see that this is pull starts above the knee. So as you can see where the bar would get racked, it begins where his hips are fully extended, and it's about mid-thighs where the bar should be. And think about where you finish a deadlift. This is where you start your shoulder shrug. So chest up, and now here we've added weight. Chest up, his lower back needs to be locked. Elbows should be straight. Okay, he is shrugging his shoulders back explosively. So as you can see in that back motion, the traps shrug back and up in an explosive movement. And so we wanted to make sure to keep those motions. And then as he would add weight, without an injury, he'd add more and more weight, keeping that motion of those shoulders, that explosive shoulder movement. Next, we began the kettlebell swings. Now, with kettlebell swings, you want to have the same approach to it that you do as a deadlift. Here you see incorrect form with pulling with the shoulders and no full body extension. Another common error you see is in this next phase that we corrected with squatting instead of hinging. You want to make sure your feet are straight, shoulder width apart, and your shoulders are back. Your head should be neutral. Your hands grip the bar of the kettlebells and your shoulders rotate externally. Now, if you're having trouble with that, which he did not, but if you are, you can also grab the outside of the kettlebell handle, and that'll help your shoulders will rotate internally now instead of externally. You want to make sure that you extend your hips and your knees simultaneously, and that is that hinge. So now, as you see with our working set, at the very end, you're extending hips and knees simultaneously, and you're squeezing your glutes as you reach the end of that hip extension. So we followed this with hammer curls. Now, hammer curls are, you use 2 dumbbells and you make sure you have a closed neutral grip. So here you see me demonstrating to my client. Elbows should start fully extended, and this is where you start every time. So with this warm-up set, as you see, we did both dumbbells at the same time. We did the upward phase and the lower phase at the same time, but you can also do this one elbow at a time, one motion at a time, one arm at a time. So you want to make sure that you keep the dumbbell in a closed neutral grip. Flex the elbow up until it's near the anterior deltoid, and you keep the rest stationary. You want to make sure you're not swinging, and you want to make sure that you fully extend the elbow back down in the downward motion phase. The other thing is to make sure that you keep the torso and knees in the same position. There's no other body motion involved.